everyone's looking for the young guy. They're looking for McVay. I think take a shot out. Todd Bowles, get him a second shot at head coach and see if he can do it.
I don't think they will. If they don't have Anthony Davis, I'm saying it right now. If Anthony Davis is out for the playoffs, they don't make it out of the first round.
It's crazy. And our kids will know how great Tom Brady is because he's going to be playing.
Yes, it is 15.0%.
That's what the Yankees brought Garrett Cole to do.
He was a 6th-round pick. This is a fairy tale story that's being written in front of our eyes.
People like to call them their JV team, and they just stole one of their better players.
They didn't struggle against the Padres. The Padres didn't really put up a fight in most of the games.
Jerry Jones, hope you're listening.
Hi, I'm Landon Bowe, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. We are just talking about All-Star Week. We did separate predictions, and the man that I believe won the Home Run Derby prediction, Austin.
Yeah, I got pretty close except for the winner. But Kevin, you had something you wanted to say about the Home Run Derby. I will lead off with this before I hand it off over to you, that doing it on a Monday, Tuesday for the All-Star Week, and again, this is both the Home Run Derby and All-Star Game recap, not just one. Weird. And I kind of want to go to bed early on a weekdays like that. So, I mean, I could have watched it, but it just felt off. But I'll let you go into what you thought about the Home Run Derby, Kevin.
So, yeah, that was my problem with the Home Run Derby. It basically was 3 hours, which I was not expecting. I don't always think it's 3 hours. I will say I love the intros. I think, oh, shoot, why am I forgetting his name? It's the intros were fun because I love the comedian doing it, and I can't remember. Man, it's like I want to make sure I got this. But the beginning kind of lackluster. I did love the bonus round. It was yes, Marcelo Hernandez did the intros. I thought that was excellent. I don't know if you're familiar with Marcelo Hernandez, the SNL.
I am not. I also didn't watch the Home Run Derby, so I couldn't familiarize myself.
Have you seen the baseball bit that he did on SNL?
No.
You should look it up.
Okay.
It is hilarious. So I was glad he got to do that. Bonus round's awesome. The 3 outs, you saw Teoscar Hernandez take advantage of that. He was below Adolis and then eventually past Adolis, and he made it into the round. It did not seem worth 3 hours of me for watching it. The finale, though, awesome. Came down to the last at-bat with Bobby Witt, and so that was really exciting for me. But it was just getting to the end. To me, it kind of seemed like a dragging on to get to the bracket. I thought I would have liked the first 4 got in. Maybe I would, but there just did not seem to be a lot of guys that would just hit a lot of homers. I was surprised Alec Boehm led it at the end of the first round, I guess.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, especially because he hasn't hit many homers this year. Did you appreciate or like the new format, or did you like the format that was the past couple of years?
I liked the new format with the bonus round. If they maybe, I saw Jared Sandler tweet this. If they limited it to an hour, or not an hour, 1 minute, like if they cut the time in half, I'd be interested in that. And keep the bonus round, because the bonus round is, I think we can definitely see a player taking advantage of the bonus round, because you're familiar with the rules for the bonus round, correct?
There's a certain number of pitches that you build up after hitting homers 425 feet, right?
You get a bonus out. So an out is not a home run, but you can have unlimited pitches, basically. So
I thought there was a certain number of pitches for the bonus round.
I don't think so. At least I didn't see that. It was, and you could take swings off. Like Teoscar would take a swing off. He wouldn't swing. he would take a pitch. Maybe that's a better way. That is a better way of saying it. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
could,
You could always
yeah,
do that. Yeah. You could
okay,
not swing and it would not count
yeah.
against your pitches.
I think that's what they used to do in like
Yes.
010.
Yes. Yes. Did you just say
I'm
010?
yes. Oh dang it. Oh man, I'm cooked. Been
But yes, that's
this
what they
way.
used to do during the aughts and 2010, 12, 11, all that stuff.
Yeah. So that was awesome. The bonus round because you could not do well in the 3 minutes, but if you just go on an absolute heater, that's exciting to watch, and you also can do well. So I like that format, but getting to the bracket just seemed like a drag. It took 3 hours, which I'm like, 2 hours I can get. I thought it was gonna be like hour and a half, maybe two. I'll be good to enjoy my night. But my whole night was watching the home run derby, and I was like, okay, spent 3 hours doing that. But yeah, definitely weird to have it on a Monday and Tuesday. And it's just weird. And then I didn't watch the All-Star game. I did see that Paul Skeens faced Aaron Judge.
Yeah, and it was a ground out to third base. But
Yeah.
Jaron Duran ended up winning the MVP. I was right that it was not going to be like your common superstar.
Yeah.
I just didn't get the right guy. But I did win this prediction too, Kevin, because I had the AL winning. So,
Hmm.
while I did not get the score right, I did have it 7-5 for the AL and ended up 5-3. Just because I had the right team winning. And usually when you get the team right, it's hard to get the MVP. Or, well, it's hard to get the MVP right if you don't get the team who wins right.
Yeah.
It would have to be a historic performance from one player to win MVP but lose the game.
Yeah, and I didn't I saw that the score was better. Like it wasn't 1-0 or 2-0. It seemed to be a very exciting game.
Yeah, I think it was better. I didn't watch all that much of it. I did watch some of the highlights, so it looked like a better game than it has been. I mean, that 2-1 game 2 years ago was so bad. It's the one that Stanton won MVP, and he probably deserved it based on what happened in the game.
Mhm.
But man, that game was brutal. It was so brutal.
Yeah, and I know people have been uh making fun of the jerseys. I do think we do kind of have to talk about the national anthem for the home run derby. I don't know if you're
I heard it was bad. That's my extent.
oh man, it was bad. It was bad. Like
Was it
I didn't
Fergie bad?
it was I would say it beats Fergie. Like
Wow. I've heard some
I
people
didn't
say
watch
that Fergie's worse, but
but yeah, it was when I was listening to it, I was like, man, this is bad. And of
I swear
course
Kevin's nice IRL.
I am, but oh man, it was bad, dude. I was shocked. I was like, there's no way. But given what what the singer like are you up to date with the statement
Yeah,
from
she's
the
gonna go into
yes
don't tell me. It's not therapy, rehab.
yeah rehab so which knowing that information I can understand the national anthem especially I wasn't really watching her doing it. I was just listening and like doing other stuff. And knowing that information kind of sheds more light on it. But yeah, no, I didn't see Fergie in real time, but I've listened to Fergie.
Fergie, I did watch in real time, and it was
Yeah, it's
it's bad because they kept showing Draymond and all the other players while they're laughing and stuff. That's what made it even worse for me. Is that all
yeah,
these dudes are just giggling on the court?
yeah. The players did a good job of holding it in, except Alec Boehm. Like he showed a little bit, which was written in an article, which is funny. That it was like Alec Boehm hit his smile. It was like in the Athletic. So that's probably the major thing coming out of this. But I like some of the steps with the home run derby. I do think they need to fix the time, and also I feel like Pete Alonso's done. Did you? Is it?
I
I
heard he
think it
did
was
not
this.
perform well.
He did not perform well, and it was mostly because I think Father Time is caught up to the same. I'm pretty sure it was the same guy that it's his dad, right? Pete
Yeah,
Alonso. his dad was not the best. It was not in the precise location. None of the hitters really had, or throwers had like precise location. That's what I think made it worse. I was like, there's kind of all over the place. Fastball was good though for Witt. Teoscar, it seemed like those were the best, but they weren't perfect. Given like Pete Alonso, you mentioned, I think it was like a year or two ago, where it was all in one location, was like the pitch zone, basically. That
Yeah.
was not the case for any hitter.
Father Times caught up to the pitcher for Pete Alonso in the home run derby. That's what I take away from this video.
Yep. But yeah, and so that is all of it. Any final thoughts?
Nope. We'll
And
see if next year is better. Definitely don't do it on the weekdays again.
Yeah, do it like on a weekend. But yeah, that's all we got. Let us know your thoughts, and thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.